Have you ever waited months, sometimes years, for your favorite character to come to Dragon Ball Legends? The reveal looks perfect, the animations are elite, and then they drop and they are unusable on release. Today, we're going to be talking about the characters that flopped on release in Dragon Ball Legends. Now, I am talking about characters that aged badly, that maybe needed a Zenkai or unique equipment later, or buff in some cases, shout out Metal Cooler, to make them better, but on release they were literally gone within a week or just unusable. In the comments, let me know who else you would have put, and let's get straight to the first one. Who you know? I'm gonna call him, what name should I give him? You know what, I'm not gonna call him Metal Cooler. I'm gonna call him the Fake Tank. I mean, that is literally, I think, summing up Metal Cooler in one phrase, one nickname, the Fake Tank. It looked like a tank, played like paper. 3 lives. That is meant to be, you guys, 3 lives is meant to be like the ultimate regen unit. He just keeps coming back, he keeps healing, he's a tank, you can never defeat him. But he really was just like a Rising Rush punching bag, I'm going to be honest. You deal damage to Metal Cooler, take him out real quick, it's like 6 million damage. 6 million damage, no Rising Rush, 6 million damage. And if you did Rising Rush, what, 10 million for defeating a subpar unit? Incredible. No real disruption on release. No, he wasn't really sustainable to the pressure. We just had the anniversary. You have modern new design philosophy units, by the way, and incredible units like Nameku, Frieza. You had UI Goku, even Vegeta, who despite what people are saying, I think he was good. I think every unit that came from the anniversary was good, but that's besides the point. You had Kaioken Goku Vegeta, so many Kale and Kefla, Kaba, so many strong units from that anniversary. If you're going to be a defensive unit, you have to be a absolute, maybe 500% damage guard. Regen teams needed disruption and tanking, not just 3 lives. 3 lives was a good concept, I'm not gonna lie, a very good concept. But he did nothing better than just take damage. All he did was take damage. And Metal Cooler really didn't make opponents panic. I'm not like, it's all Metal Cooler. Usually you go into PvP, you see the new LF, you're like, oh, I have to deal with this again. You see Nameku, you see Frieza, you see UI Goku, you're like, no. You see Metal Cooler, you're like, give me gold. I mean, he had damage cut, he had healing. What I really think they're saying is that he doesn't change how the opponent plays. Because again, 3 lives is good. Bear in mind, every time a life is popped, he's resetting the combo. That's good. But if you're not defensive, you can have 10 lives. It's just going to be like, what's that thing called? Ultra Space-Time Rush. Like, you can give every unit 5 lives. At the end of the day, if your units are strong and they can combo for days like the new units could, is game over. And now, Cooler did indeed get a buff eventually recently, and people are saying he's good now. I haven't seen him in PvP, so I don't know. I checked top rank like 2 weeks ago, and some people are using him. Usually if a unit is being used in top rank, it's a good sign that, you know, they're usable. Shout out Metal Cooler, the Fake Tank. Next we have, in my opinion, I put in a previous video, Metal Cooler might be the worst LF of 2025. Demon King Piccolo, I did not forget about you. I did not forget about you. You think you just walked off, left the room, Metal Cooler took your spot? No, get back here and face the wall. DKP might be, I think his main goal and objective was to be get Rising Rush as quick as possible, get Dragon Balls as quick as possible. He's from Dragon Ball Saga, you know, it makes sense. But I don't know what the character was meant to be. I don't know what his role was. I don't know if he was like a damage dealer. I mean, how can a character's main, what can I say, to just gain Dragon Balls? Like, at least tank or do damage, or provide some sort of disrupt. But I just felt like the main thing about this character is that no one really knew what he was good for. On his team as well, a lot of people were saying Tambourine was just a way better option. I mean, for an LF to be released, and in the first week, people are saying you're not even an option for your team, you can't even be, you're a bench player. Like, imagine you sign for a team, I don't know, take Endrick, who's gone to Leon, right? If you know Endrick, I'm going to put him on the screen right now. Endrick's gone to Leon, and then you tell Endrick, oh yeah, we're going to give you great animations, you're going to have a great reveal, boom, Fabrizio, here we go, and then you sit on the bench for the rest of the season. I mean, he can't because of his contract, but obviously you know what I'm trying to say. Imagine being a unit that's meant to be like a core member, a star of the team, starting 5, and you're not even, you don't even make the team. And a tambourine, a sparking called tambourine takes your position. If that was me, you know what, just log off. At that point, unrelease me from the game and release me in the future. Don't even bother releasing me. His kit was pretty overloaded though, but there was no, like I said, no real key. He had gauge control, he had debuff removal. The Rising Rush, like I said, was the main part about him, but I just didn't. I didn't. Sorry, DKP, but unless they give you a buff, unless they give you a Zenkai early, which I feel like they could, or they give you an equip, I think you are left in 2025. Hopefully, though, we can bring you to 2026, 2027, 2028. 2029, we can bring you for the rest of Dragon Ball Legends, but for now I don't think I've ever, apart from the week or the day you were released, I haven't seen you in PvP. Next we have quite a lot of 2025 units here. We have Kefla. Kefla is, I think, the perfect, or one of the most best examples of, you can have great damage, phenomenal damage. At the end of the day, if you get one-shotted every time you walk into PvP, I cannot run you on my team. I mean, it's very, very straightforward, Kefla. Again, a lot of the units I'm mentioning are lasting 1 week in PvP. Like, it's just a common pattern here. And like I said, there was a lot more I could have mentioned, but amazing offense, but a terrible glass cannon. I mean, there was just no debate. She could delete health bars, but you could delete hers. Like, it's very simple. It's a tit for tat. You want to deal damage, there is a chance that Nameku's going to one-shot her. UI Goku's going to one-shot her despite being element disadvantaged. I'm not joking when I say that. It was in a combo where, like, there was a lot, it was post-anniversary. So you have too many units running around with great combo potential that could go on for days just comboing your team. You need to have some type of defense or some type of stop the opponent attacking ability, that you take away key, you lock cards, you do something. Most units have that nowadays, but Kefla, just low sustained damage card, no emergency mechanics. You know how the Gogeta has the, but what's it called? Bro, let me find it. He has that one voice line. I was using him a few days ago, I forgot to. It's not even close. Boom, and then his eyes take you away. Yeah, Kefla had none of that. So even if Gogeta, for example, wasn't a great tank, he has a mechanic that can get you out of trouble. Stop the enemy combo, build on, but she had no type of any of that. Her damage was really good. If you gave her like better defense, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a great unit. That, I would argue, could have been a potential anniversary unit, sparking along instead of King Piccolo, but that's another debate. And then we go for the unit. Now I'm gonna ask you guys to try and guess the unit I have in mind, because I guarantee you probably haven't ever played this unit in PvP, yet it came out last year, 2025. Tag Android 14 and 15. You know, when I was looking for units to do this video on, genuinely when I saw them, I was like, when did they come out? You know, because at my memory, it couldn't really find the timeline of, wait, there's a Tag Android 14 and 15 in the game. I don't know. I don't really know why for this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I didn't really see any videos saying these guys were awful. But I think they were just. It might be irrelevance here, I'm not gonna lie. It might not even be they were too trash, it's the fact that they just couldn't make their team. A lot like DKP. If you can't make your team, no one's gonna be using you, not even on the bench. It's a tag unit too, and the sparking. Tag units and sparkings in this game are usually really good. For you to be a tag unit, usually in this game, look at all the tag King Piccolo, the hit and the Goku that just came out. All tag units in the game are usually good. So I don't particularly know what happened to this unit, but I'm guessing that they just didn't do anything. Like they probably had decent stats, but maybe they appeared to me like almost like a free. They could have been a free unit. Ooh, and you know what? I'm really happy for this one. We just got the Daima announcement for Goku and Vegeta equipment, the Zenkai for the red Goku. But you know what? There's a Goku that I think. Take a guess. Which Daima Goku am I going to be talking about? You don't even have to guess. It's the blue one. The free green one was somehow better than the blue one. The green free version of this unit was better than the blue one that you have to summon for, essentially had to pay for. I think that's enough. That's probably enough to say why it flopped on release. To be honest with that Goku, I don't really know what he's doing. I don't really know what he did. I don't see him in PvP too much. The only blue Goku I was seeing was the Daima Super Saiyan full Goku. So already like his color's taken. So if your color is taken on a team, you have to offer something else. Do you offer me tank, disrupt? Do you have some cool ability? But this Goku had none of that. Again, could have been a free unit. Or maybe they mixed it around. Maybe they meant for the free unit to be worse, but in this case it wasn't. Someone got the kits wrong. He's probably gonna get a. I'm not surprised during this Daima campaign if they give him like another Zenkai or something. Get more people to summon on him too. Let me know who else you would have put on here. Thank you guys for watching. Join the Discord down in the description. Make sure you click the link, join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.